Miss Cam SD. Tryna work out and look good, yes please, no slack. In the category of body, you know we ain't lacking. We came this far, we ain't backing down. Cooler than a cylinder fan. Gotta go to reach, we sticking to the plan. Hitting spirit in the hand, tryna make a couple bands. Top tier, subscribe and maybe give it a chance, yeah.
Hey y'all, what's up? It is your girl Pam. I am in the car driving today while I film this daily dose, which I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I ain't been doing it every day, as last couple of days I've been actually getting some rest this holiday weekend. But I had something on my heart today that kind of hit me really hard yesterday, and I figured I would take the time to share it on this daily dose. I also got to get back into my how to start a cocktail company or spirits company series, because I still have some people reaching out to me, and actually this one young lady left me a couple of questions, so I will probably address those on my next video as I promised. But today we're not going to talk about a spirits company. It's the weekend. What I wanted to talk about today was I wanted to talk about just like something that I think is like mad hilarious, and it hit me yesterday, probably harder than the past couple of months. So I don't know if y'all remember, like y'all would have to go back to one of my first videos, probably the 50 Man's Challenge video, which don't judge me, I still got to get caught up on that too. But my first 50 Man's Challenge video is probably the video that I had the most views on at this point. Not that I got 1 million followers, but I talk about what inspired me to do the 50 Man's Challenge was reading B. Simone's Baby Girl Manifest the Life You Want book, right? And so I bought that book a little bit before my birthday, so it would have been May this year. And, you know, it wasn't what I expected it to be, but it was right on time, so I'll say that. And just reading little excerpts from her story, and, you know, the thing that I like about the book is that it has these workbook pages, right? So it's kind of like a workbook. I call it a grown-up adult coloring book, but it has these workbook pages that you actually do, and you use words like I am, which I love that. I created a whole t-shirt line around it on the Cocktail Millionaires website. Check that out if y'all haven't. But yeah, like it uses words, and it talks about the power of words, right? I'm reading another book right now that says the exact same thing. So I like when things come in like 2s and 3s, because it kind of like plants it in your spirit even more. But yeah, so it talks about the power of words and how, you know, we can manifest things in our life. And for me, manifestation is just faith. But by writing things down, and I think reading it over and over and putting it in your spirit, like the universe just complies, right? God blesses us with the desires of our heart. And I think just the idea of writing it down and reading it, and I even got to the point where I voice recorded myself reading it. So on the days when I just don't feel like reading, because I'm much more of an audio person, I will play that voice recording back to myself, so that I'm still like putting the manifestation into my spirit. So I've been doing this since May, y'all, like since May. And you know, it's funny because I'm not gonna go through, one day I might read y'all like my whole manifestation journal, but one of the things that I say in the spirit of trying to get to my 50 Man's Challenge is I attract money daily, right? I say that like 2 or 3 times. Some of the other things I say is I trust God. Some of the other things I say is I simply trust God. I say that twice, 2 or 3 times. And so, you know, and I say other things. I am millionaire. I am a spirits business mogul. All these positive things just sewing into my spirit, and I've been doing that since May. You know, talking about the type of people I want in my life and all of that. And so it's funny, like a couple of weeks ago, so it first started small, right? With the 50 Bands Challenge, I started posting stuff on Facebook, and people were like reaching out to me to buy it. Maybe for not what I posted it for, but giving me some sort of offer. And, you know, I was putting all that little money aside for the 50 Bands Challenge. So I was like, okay, cool. I attract money daily. And I changed it to I attract lots of money daily. And then there's something in there about me being able to save a certain amount of money within a 3-month period, within a quarter. So that's also in my manifestation journal. Again, I'm feeding it in my spirit. I've been saying it every month. Then all of a sudden, like out of the blue, I want to say maybe if it's September, August, July, like for 8 weeks in a row, all of a sudden my LinkedIn started blowing up. Like every freaking company in the United States had reached out to me about a career opportunity in supply chain. And like I knew folks' supply chain was kind of jacked up because of COVID, right? And you know, this is what I do for corporate, so I'm in charge of a supply chain for a lighting company in the Metro Cleveland area. And so I know people's like supply chains are jacked up right now because ours is, and we're, you know, trying to recover. You can tell when you go to grocery stores, Kate, still toilet paper is scarce, paper towel is scarce, Lysol is scarce, and it's been, you know, 6 months since COVID started. So people's supply chains are in replenishment cycle, and I think what COVID did is it exposed, like if you didn't have solid processes in place and, you know, you were working on things, COVID exposed all of that, right? So like all of a sudden, I mean, every single week somebody is reaching out to me about a director of supply chain, a senior director of supply chain, a vice president of supply chain job every single week. I didn't think anything of it, but me and my boy Ralph, we had this thing where it's like, all right, well, you know, when the universe speaks, like, let's just see what our market value is, right? He taught me that because he would go through this series where every couple years, like, he would interview for jobs just to kind of see what his street value is and kind of compare it to what he was making in his current job. And so I was like, oh, that's smart. Plus, you know, it keeps your interview skills sharp. You know, you never know what opportunities are out there. So, you know, so I bid on a couple of these. Like I bid, like, okay, well, let me see what y'all talking about. I mean, I found some really phenomenal organizations and like promotion opportunities. And again, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm just like, COVID, blah blah blah. Mind you, every day I'm doing this manifestation journal, right? I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna do this, you know. And so then my other boy came to me this past weekend, and you know, he was telling me about this gifting circle thing. And if anybody else would have brought it to me, I'd have been like, nah, bro, I'm good. But because it was somebody that I trust, who I've known for over half my life, who I know is decent with his money, you know, him and his wife have a beautiful home down in Atlanta, Georgia area. He's building a basketball court. You know, he's about his business. He's similar to me, corporate dude, engineer, works for a great Fortune 500 company, has a side business in fitness. He's into fitness. You know, so we got a lot in common, right? It's the homie for real. And so he brought this thing to me, and I'm like, man, I don't know, D. I'm like, this sounds like a Ponzi scheme, a pyramid strategy, like all of this other stuff. And he like, yo, I'm telling you, you know, I be in this paper, you know, it ain't life-changing money, right? But it's money that can be invested into your business. It's money that you can use to, you know, pay off some debt. He was like, you know, this is real. Like, you should think about it. So I was like, all right, you know what? Okay, you know, and so I was like, all right, I'll do it because of him. But yesterday, yesterday I was thinking, and I was like, Pam, what's wrong with you? Like, you've been praying for the past like 6 months, the same prayer almost every single day. Lord, I attract money daily. Lord, help me manifest the life I want. Lord, help me with my fitness. Help me stay motivated. Help me with my business. Help me find investors. I applied for an accelerator, got accepted. Like, all of a sudden, things are starting to manifest. People are bringing opportunities to you, whether it's through the form of a career change, whether it's through the form of a gifting circle. People are bringing things to you to put more money in your pocket, and you're questioning them. Like, the fuck wrong with you? like that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, the fuck is wrong with me? Like, literally, I've been praying for this stuff for 6 months, and it just hit me. Like, it hit me like a wave, and I'm so grateful that it actually hit me, because the crazy thing is that we pray, especially, and I'm gonna just talk to my people right now in the Black community, because we, you know, I'm pretty sure other people do this in other communities too, but I know without a shadow of a doubt, I know we do this in our community. We pray, we be in church, we be believing God, we be like a speaking in tongue, like tithing, like doing everything, and our faith is just so strong, right? Because we spiritual people. We got hella faith. We got all the faith in the world until the blessing that we're expecting doesn't show up the way we thought it would. Then all of a sudden, we don't even think about all that prayer, all that manifestation, whatever you want to call it, right? Because in my mind, manifestation is nothing but having faith, right? It's nothing but prayer. It's a different form of prayer. It's a different form of having faith and putting out into the world what you want. And in my mind, there's only one provider, and that's God, right? So we put all of this stuff out into the world, and we pray, and we ask for all of these things. And then when it starts to manifest, but we're not ready or open to how it's going to look, then we question it. And I bet you, I can't speak for everybody else, but I bet you, even speaking for myself, I started to think, how many blessings have I missed out on because I wasn't ready for it, or because it didn't show up the way I thought it would, right? How many blessings have I prayed for and the Lord put it right in front of me, but because it wasn't packaged the way I thought it was going to be packaged, it maybe looked a little suspect to me, or, it just didn't, or I wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't paying attention, right? How many times, ladies, how many times have y'all prayed for y'all husband? Oh my Lord, find me a husband. And then the first guy to come talk to y'all like, no, bro, I'm good. I got, don't talk to me like that, blah, blah, blah. We automatically get an attitude, right? How many times have we prayed for financial opportunity, and then somebody come to us with a job, and we like, no, I don't want that job. What the fuck wrong with that job? That job weak as hell. Like, right? It's like, come on. Like, I don't know. It just hit me so hard yesterday. And I'm about to go meet my auntie, so I ain't gonna keep this going too long. But, like, all I have to say is, don't miss out on y'all blessings, man. Like, regardless of who you are, don't miss out on your blessings, because it's not packaged the way you thought it would be packaged. That's what I really, Kia. Sorry, y'all. I'm still driving, but yeah, don't miss out on your blessing because it's not packaged the way you think it should be packaged. The Lord doesn't always bring us what we ask for the way we think is going to happen, right? And so just be open. I'm not saying like go out, and if you truly have conviction in your heart and you don't believe in something, then that's a different thing, right? I'm not telling you to be stupid. I'm not telling you to, you know, everybody to come to you with some kind of crazy something. You just be like, oh yeah, I'm in. Like, I'm not telling you that. But I think the one thing, be mindful of what you're praying for. Be mindful of what you're praying for, and be open to the fact that that can manifest in multiple ways. That it may not look exactly the way you think it's going to look. That is my word for today, y'all. And I hope that even this, right? Some of y'all been praying for a message, right? I pray that this message speaks to you. This message blesses you or blesses somebody you know. You know, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because every now and then your girl got some gems. Y'all like my shirt? Let me see, now that I'm parked. It say, I am the hardest, and hardest is crossed out, the smartest worker in the room. I'm the smartest worker in the room. That's another thing I'm trying to manifest, because I've been working hard for a lot of years, y'all, and now I'm trying to work smarter. I'm trying to be the smartest worker in the room, not the hardest worker in the room. But yeah, like, real talk, like, pay attention. Pay attention to what you've been asking God for, and don't be quick to shut the door if it doesn't come to you the way you expected it to. Stop trying to tell God how to bless you. Stop trying to tell other people how to bless you. Accept the blessing that you've been praying for the way it comes packaged, and be open to it. That is my word for today. So I hope this blesses somebody, helps somebody. I love y'all. I will see y'all another day. Get into this, this is my casual look, y'all. Get into this casual look. Your girl in her hat. That was that cover flow right there. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.